yeah, cream of the crop, Double Dog Gaming, step into it!
Warning, the following movie review is rated R for retarded. In a world full of crime, corruption, and destruction, one man decides to review movies. This is Double Dog at the Movies. Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Double Dog, here with
Stealth Null.
And we just got back from seeing Zombieland Double Tap. Now, first of all, we're going to get straight into the movie review, no opening, none of that stuff. And then we're going to have a commercial midway through. After the commercial, then we will have the spoilers. So when it gets to the commercial, if you don't want to see the spoilers, you'll know to stop watching the video by then. Now, basically, our review of Zombieland 2. First of all, did you think it was better than the first one?
It's on par.
Yeah, I would have to...
It's right there in quality of how good it is overall.
I would say for a sequel, it's more of a continuation. It's almost like, you know, they're very smart with it. It starts off 10 years after the end of the first one, and it's pretty much a by-the-numbers continuation of the first movie in terms of everything. You got the zombie kills of the month and year and all that.
They went from zombie kill of the week to zombie kill of the year.
Yeah, that and zombie kill of the century, too.
They do go to zombie kill of the century,
yeah,
but
which is quite interesting.
there's only been one so far.
Yeah, well, only one century, so it's kind of hard to have more than one.
We can call it next century.
You know, basically, all the main characters return, and it's just pretty much just more Zombieland. So if you want to see a scary movie, this ain't it.
No, this will make you laugh your butt off.
Yeah, I thought it was funnier than the first one. I thought it had a lot more comedy.
I did like it better than the first. Now that I'm thinking about it more, because it's processing, I did like it better than the first one. Like, it wasn't like one of those cash grab sequels, because God golly, they wouldn't have waited 10 years to do a cash grab sequel.
Yeah, and, you know, I like the fact that, I wouldn't say, you know, the first one had fourth wall breaks, where pretty much Jesse Eisenberg's character.
Yeah, he dropped in the narration.
So, it's the same as the first one. So, if you like the first one, but this one has more comedy aspects to it with the new characters they bring into it.
Mm-hmm.
And the characters do somewhat evolve from the first movie, and it's pretty much a, you know, really good, you know, continuation from the first movie. Just 10 years later, you know, I mean, why the hell it took them 10 years? I mean, that's bullcrap.
I mean, it's great that they didn't change too much. Like, they changed enough. They brought in other people, which is nice, instead of just having the main four.
And the location changes, too. So I noticed that, but...
Huge. They're on the complete opposite coast.
Yeah. Now, they do one nice little thing, and they do explain why there's still power. They do explain that due to, like, the fucking...
As long as the rain keeps falling, we keep having power.
Yeah, they did do that. But they didn't really explain a couple other things that kind of bothered me once again. I mean, you can't go into a movie like this nitpicking on, you know, realistic stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, after all, you got to think of who actually started the whole zombie outbreak. It was Al Roker.
Oh. Because when they go outside, it's a lot more than just Al Roker.
Yeah. And the whole plot of this movie centers upon the group trying to get to a Twinkie factory in Idaho. No. Oddly enough,
I was about to say I didn't
no
see that.
Twinkies
Not
at all
a single
in this.
reference to, maybe a few references to Twinkies, but I didn't really catch too many.
Well, no, there was no urge for Twinkies this time.
Well, he got his Twinkie. What more? How many Twinkies is he supposed to get?
More than one. But
He only wanted the one.
I guess. But honestly, I think it's about almost 2-hour long movie.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, so it seems a little longer than the first one. The effects. What did you think of the effects compared to the first movie? Do you
Everything
think they
looked better.
A little bit better?
I mean, 10 years later, everything's going to look better.
I thought the practical effects of the zombies actually were cool. Them integrating some new zombies into the mix was a nice, fresh take on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to spoil anything by saying...
They kind of underutilized them, though.
They did underutilize them. But it's not going to spoil anything by telling you the new kinds of zombies they have.
Although the Homer was perfectly utilized.
Yeah. Yeah, the stupid dumb ones.
Oh, it's a homer. Don't waste the bullets.
Yeah, the stupid dumb ones are known as homers. And even when they pop up, the name, it even has the donut for the O. Mm-hmm. And it's the same fucking pink donut too from the Simpsons movie logo, really. And then you got the ninjas, which are super quick,
super quiet. The last thing you hear is your scream.
And then the other ones that were super underutilized was the
Hawkings.
The Hawkings.
The Hawkings were smart zombies.
Yeah, supposed to be really smart zombies, and they didn't really show them at all in it.
They were in there quite a bit, but they got taken out easily. But I mean, 10 years of dealing with something, you're going to figure out how to work it.
That's true. And then, of course, you have the T-800s, which, like I said, we ain't going to explain any of that shit until we get into the spoilers.
You mean the bolts?
The bolts. The jets. The speedos. Yeah, but it's the whole gang, and pretty much they're back for more gory action. Pretty good practical effects. I do think the effects were a little bit better than the first movie. A lot of CGI, but I mean, when you're doing stuff like this, the zombies, you got to do CGI.
There's got to be CGI at this point.
I mean, if you're expecting a horror scary movie, no. If you're expecting a zombie movie, I would say no. If you're expecting a comedy that follows these main characters as they progress through their storyline again, it is basically a perfect sequel to the first Zombieland movie. I didn't really care for the opening though. Because the first movie had the fantastic opening with the slow-mo. They still kind of sort of do it in this one in a different way, but then they kind of copy it a little bit too much. I wish they would have went all the way out with something completely original, because let's be honest, what was the song they played in the first one? For Whom the Bell Tolls? Mm-hmm. By who? Metallica. And what did they play in this?
Metallica. Master of Puppets.
Master of Puppets by Metallica.
Yeah.
And it was a slow-mo sequence shot with all the main characters.
It wasn't as slow, though.
No, it wasn't as slow. It wasn't as good, but, that's a nitpicky thing, I would have to say. But pretty much, I would say, if you like the fan of the first movie, go see it. I liked it. I thought it was actually a little bit better than the first one. And other than the age of the people obviously being older, they did some excellent tie-ins.
Yeah.
And we can't get into details until the actual spoiler version. So now it's time for a commercial break, and we'll be back with the spoilers. Hello everybody, I'm here to talk to you about Dr. Squatch Soap Company. That's right. Check them out. They're a real thing, and they got some top quality products. All of their soaps and everything are made by hand with all natural ingredients. So none of that artificial crap that they pump into everything nowadays. You can go and check them out. They've got tons of different kinds of soaps you can get. They have colognes you can buy, and they even have equipment for the man out there if you need to take care of your shaving needs. I mean, top-notch quality products here at Dr. Squatch. Honestly, I was impressed by the sheer amount of items that they actually have. And you can even get something known as a soapscription, where you pay them money, and whenever you set it up, you can have it by the month, you can have it by every 2 months or so forth. In the mail, you'll receive a box with soap and everything else that you order. That's right, and it's got 100% money back guarantee for all their products. If you're not satisfied, you get your money back. Heck, even if you're one of those guys that likes to have scented candles, they even have scented candles for you. That's right. Go to drsquatch.com with the link I'm placing below and order yours today, and use my promo code to save yourself an additional 15% on all your orders. Check them out today. Dr. Squatch, they got some good stuff. Well, now back to you. All right, we're back after that fantastic commercial break from our sponsor.
Felt like forever.
Now, yeah, I know it's a pretty long one, but honestly, I would have to say I love the story of this movie. It centers on all the characters that are a family living in a damn White House of all places. The fucking White House, where they're like using works of art to wrap presents for Christmas presents.
Taft. There's a lot of them. So
a lot of extra Taft, yeah.
If you need to wrap anything else.
Like given, what was it, like guns that they had that was donated by Elvis as Christmas presents?
Elvis is a big part of this.
Very big part of this. Where they go to Graceland and everything. And
well, they didn't.
I mean, well, they didn't.
They went to what they could of Graceland, and it was quite depressing because Graceland burned down.
Yeah, it wasn't shit. But the whole plot, basically, if you really think about it, it was a lame plot.
I don't think so.
well,
I think it was a logical plot.
it was logical, but it wasn't as detailed. It's very bare bones plot.
Because here's the
with
thing,
a lot
though.
of stuff that happens throughout it.
It was realistic. You
Yeah.
turn 18. You've been with the same people your entire life.
Yep,
You are definitely gonna run off with a guy named fucking Berkeley.
Berkeley. Yeah, so the one girl, yeah, she's old enough. She pretty much
Little
skips
Rock
out
is now
on
Big Rock.
Yeah, Little Rock takes off to meet up with Berkeley, a hippie, basically, to go to their commune. And, of course, I always get their names wrong. I'll call him Ohio.
Columbus.
Columbus. He proposes to his lady, and she pretty much gives
Wichita.
her cold feet to where she decides to leave, too.
Oh, they leave a note.
And then after like a month or so, she comes back, and she claims it's for weapons, but it's basically to basically get them to help them get because
Thinly veiled excuse to come
daughter.
back and see.
And don't worry about the sound out there. There was a big car accident, but everyone's fine. And they're just pretty much traveling from one place to the other to try to find the girls so they can team back up. And they meet like a couple doppelgangers of themselves, which you think they're going to be in the movie a lot longer than they are.
They were in the movie as actually longer than I thought they would.
And they end up getting killed pretty quick. And the main thing you thought was going to die is they bring in this stupid, Madison. This stupid.
Really thought Madison was
Valley
gonna
girl.
bite the big one on this.
Yeah, because there's a scene in it where she's like in the back seat, just swelling up in her face and choking.
She was going into a weird version of anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, because she didn't know she was allergic to nuts, and she didn't know trail mix had nuts in it.
Oh no, she knew she was allergic to nuts. She didn't know that there was nuts in trail mix.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, so they.
That actress, I will applaud her. It is not easy to play that dumb.
Well, she was really dumb. And they even made jokes about it, too. It's like, zombies eat brains, and that's why they're not going after her, because she has no brains. Because most of the time she lived in a freezer in a damn mall where she was living. And,
Which, honestly, not a bad idea. Not a warm idea, but not a bad one. What zombies are going to look at a freezer and go, yeah, I want cold food today.
Oh, yeah, refrigerated food. And they did a beautiful tie-in at the end with Bill Murray.
Oh,
Because
Murray.
they killed Murray off in the first one.
But
Well, in
they-
this one, the one lady, is even like, it's like somebody murrayed him, like, if I ever find out who killed Bill Murray, I'm going to do the same to him. So they have this nice bit at the end where it's Bill Murray in the past, even though he's obviously 10 years older, which that, they maybe should have de-aged him a bit, but not a big deal there.
She did make Wichita did make one of my favorite jokes in the movie. She's like, because they're sitting there arguing. He's like, he's killed more rock star or more movie stars than cocaine. Can we just get back to the subject at hand? I thought that was great.
And the jokes were better in this. And they have that big finale where they're at the hippie commune, pretty much lighting all the zombies on fire, crushing them in a really cool sequence with a monster truck. And
the T-800s.
The T-800s, the new form of zombies that
Harder to kill.
shoot them in the
much
head
more
and them
resilient.
shit, and it won't kill them.
1 + 1 is still 2, and that was not enough.
And the homers, you just leave them to try to catch a butterfly.
Never seen a zombie hungry for butterfly.
Chasing after butterflies. And it's like, the main thing I have a problem with in this movie, too, is nitpicky, but gasoline. They explain that why they still have power and everything.
But gasoline goes bad after a certain amount of time.
And they're driving around in a monster truck. Those get like negative 12 miles to the gallon. So I don't get that part. But that's nitpicky. Honestly, I really like this movie. I was laughing. The crowd was clapping along. And the part at the end with Bill Murray, where he's at a signing of, what was it, Garfield 3? The Paw Father, or whatever the hell it was called?
No, it was something Tabby.
But
Flabby Tabby.
Flabby Tabby. And that's basically Al Roker pretty much gets sick, turned into a zombie, and they're all like eating people. And that's
This
a really
Bill
cool
Murray
scene.
just goes on a fucking killing spree.
He just murders all these zombies in cool different ways, and he's saying catchphrases the whole time. Like, I ain't afraid of no ghost.
He
And
does
it's
say-
like cracking people in the head
He
with plates.
just laid into it, dude. Like, no holds barred Murray.
So it was a great way to bring him back as a. I wouldn't say that was a cameo. They gave him his own. That was a Killio. Is what
He got
that
his
was.
own scene.
That was
Like,
a
his
massive scene.
Stay after the credits. I'm not going to tell you why, but stay after the credits. Completely after the credits.
It's short and
But it's
sweet,
so
but good.
worth it.
It is. But definitely, honestly, I don't know why we're saying this. We already know you guys are going to go see Zombieland Double Tap.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you look at the beginning of this with the logo of the 2, it shows you everything that happens in the movie poster.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't really seen the poster. I'll have to take a look.
I'll have to show you it.
Yeah.
It shows everything in it. Because even at the very end, they're driving off in the sunset as a well-knit family again. You know,
Elvis's
they're married, driving in Elvis's pink Cadillac. So, and I always forget his name, but Woody Harrelson's character, Tallahassee even hooked up with a lady, and it wasn't
Nevada.
It wasn't well done, I don't think.
But
It was rushed.
I think it's how his character would get with somebody, though.
Yeah, all because of Elvis. Elvis, King of Little, baby. Oh, rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely, I'd give it a 2 thumbs up. Highly recommend the movie. Go and see it. If you like the first one, you're actually going to really like the second one. I liked it better than the first.
I think I will definitely double tap this movie and see it again.
It's just bullshit. It took them 10 years to come out with the sequel.
You know what? Hopefully it doesn't take them another 10 years to come out with the third one.
Were they going to be
there's a
fucking
third
skeletons fucking fighting zombies?
Don't give them ideas.
Frankenstein versus...
Using stock footage or stock vocals off of everybody from old movies. Fake skeletons, not even the real... Just old voice clips of them.
This was Nate, a.k.a. Devil Dog, here with...
Stealth Null.
And we want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. If you stuck to the end and watched the spoilers here, thanks again. Hit the bell icon. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Let us know if you like this new idea of just jumping straight into the review, not having an opening anymore, other than a short, real quick one, and getting straight to the nitty-gritty. And, leave it in the comments below if you like that or not. And remember, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people... The devil's in the details. Peace out.